I don't know if you guys are like me, but I find people that drink decaf coffee untrustworthy people. You know? Like, how are you going to protect me in a fight? It's 6 p.m. You're tired. You didn't have your nap. Like, I don't know. Like, people are like, I can't drink it. It makes me jittery and keeps me up all night. You're like, all right, maybe coffee's not for you. I don't know. Like, I used to work at a coffee shop in high school. You know how many full-grown adults would come in and order decaf in the morning? Like, that's a thing. And if you don't respect them and you give them real coffee by accident, I don't know how to do quotes, by accident, they know. And they come back an hour later, hyped and very angry at you. They're like, I'm not going to be able to sleep all night. That's a you problem. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Like, no one shows up to the drug dealer's house 3 a.m. banging down the door like, bro, you home? Bro, are you home? Do you have anything that's like cocaine? But I can't do cocaine because it makes me jittery and keeps me up all night. Like, leave, cop. Why are you here? I don't understand why you're here.
Oh, my God.
So I guess a lot of you guys are American, or?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We won't shoot you with the... Shoot them all. Shoot them all. Get them. Get them all. Oh, you don't want to put white people in jail. Got you. Got you.
Oh my God.
That's funny. So, I did go on vacation recently. I went to Costa Rica, and I don't know. I always feel the urge to be like, I'm Canadian, so they don't think I'm American. No offense, but it's your fault. But like, I feel like you don't have to tell them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Americans always just like enter a room with so much extra confidence. You know, they're just like they let off the biggest fart, and they're so proud of it. They're like, yeah, that's that USA fart right there. I feel like Americans travel like they're visiting a new wing of their kingdom they've never seen before. Like, they own it all, but they just haven't had a chance to catch up to Costa Rica yet. The Costa Rica wing, you know? I'm like, oh, and everything's new, right? They're like, oh, that's crazy. Where I'm from, these palm trees are usually guns. That's crazy. Oh my God. And all those coconuts on the ground, school shootings, so many.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's always too soon for that joke. I don't know how to make it so it's not too soon for that joke. Guys, just give me a week or two so I can. All right. See, I can't do this joke on stage in the U.S. Somebody will kill me when I'm leaving. You can only send me to a jail, and I can turn off my headset and I'm out. You know, and then I'm a real life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm doing therapy. Try out that private members club. Very expensive. But I'm still like new to it, so it's hard to feel like therapy isn't bullshit.
Club. I can't talk.
You know what I mean? Because you like tell them the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life that you never told anyone, and then they're just like, "That's okay. Stuff happens." And you're like, I'm paying you so much money right now. Just tell me you don't give a shit. Like, I don't understand. But then 3 weeks later, you're just walking down the street and you're like, huh, I guess shit really do happen. You just kind of feel a little better. It's witchcraft. I don't know how they do it. And my therapist was like, she's hard. She's like this black lady. And she's just like, I'm not that kind of therapist that's going to cry with you, so don't expect me to cry, okay? And I'm like, word. Like, I guess neither of us are crying now. Like, what is this? At the same time, I kind of realized that if my therapist cried with me, I probably wouldn't respect them either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this? And how does this make you feel? I guess. And do you send me the Venmo this week, or do I send it to you? How does it? Thank you. I know that's toxic, and that's why I'm doing therapy. I also have some gangster friends. It happens. I'm a chill guy. I don't snitch. That's the requirements.
Snitch to get stitches.
Exactly. I know that. And one of two things happens when you have gangster friends. One, they'll just either immediately confess a crime to you that you don't need to know about at all. You're like, I'm not a snitch, but don't weaponize me either. You don't know how shit's gonna turn out, you know? Or you'll just have to like pretend you agree with something they're telling you that they know they're wrong about, but you're scared. So you're like, yes, sir. Yeah, you're right. And for example, there's this one guy I used to hang out with a lot after shows. He would come to like he would always be at shows I'm at, and we'd smoke joints after. And he's just, like, this Jamaican guy, and well, I'm not going to describe him any more than that because that's snitching. He was just like, you know, one day he's like, you want to ride home? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Right. And we get to his car. It's like a really nice car. I'm like, okay, drug dealer for sure. That's fine. It's fine. Right. And we're driving. I'm like, so you're from Jamaica? Like, what made you want to immigrate here? He's like, oh, I didn't want to, murder. And I had to go on the run to Canada. I was like, oh, sick. Cool. Love murder. Love it.
So, yeah.
Huge fan of true crime, actually. That's crazy. So crazy in fact, I'll get out here. This is actually my house right here. Yep. That's it. Yes, I know it's a coffee shop. I gotta kill a few decaf drinkers and go to bed. So, this other guy, I met him after a show. This guy, like a Mexican gangster guy, tattoos all over him. I Google translated a couple. Very scary. I'm not gonna say anymore. Again, snitching. But typical cholo gangster, I guess. And he's just like, cool guy, chill. We're talking. Man, ex-boxer. And he's like, yeah, I went to this party a couple days ago. This guy flexed on me real hard, so I just punched him in the face, knocked him out. He's like, then the bouncer came over, knocked him out. Other bouncer came, knocked him out. And then the cops came and they took me to a hotel. I was like, you mean jail, right? He's like, no, I've been to jail in Mexico. They just beat you up and throw you in a cement room. This was nice. Had a clean bed. They gave you a hot cheese sandwich and a juice. It was sick. I was like, that's Canadian jail. He's like, no, it was a hotel. And I was like, yep, you're right, sir. I'm sorry. I might actually check in myself. What was it called? Oh, Penitentiary Hilton. Okay, got it. Something else about me. I don't like swimming in lakes. I can swim. Don't be racist. All right. I just don't like it. It's gross. Like, how many dead bodies do you think on your average lake? 5, 10, 20, you know what I mean? I don't swim in a graveyard. So why am I swimming in a fishbowl of death? It doesn't make sense. People are like, there's nothing to worry about. I'm like, except for leeches, water snakes, snapping turtles, that parasite that swims up your pee hole that I saw in a documentary once when I was
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right? It's only in the Amazon, but if you know anything about rivers and anxiety, right to your pee hole wherever you are.
That's horrible. So bad.
Yeah, I sleep with a little piece of duct tape over the hole just to be safe. Never know what can happen at night.
Oh my god!
So the guy's like, "Come on, man." You really do be doing that. Oh shit! I don't even know. It's so weird. It's hard to remember jokes in VR because you don't exist in VR. But that's not what to tell you. I don't think. Well, this actually, I feel safe saying this because I'm in VR. I don't think baseball's a real sport. I'm sorry. Controversial. I just think that if you can plow through an entire bag of sunflower seed shells and all during your shift, you're probably not exhausted. You know what I mean? Crack little shells. And, If you can play your entire sport for your whole career with chewing tobacco under your lip, probably not a real sport. I'm just saying. Like, if the mascot is clocking more steps on their Apple Watch than you're not playing a real sport. We were like, but then why would they take steroids? It's so they don't have to run the bases and they can just hit it hard and casually. That's how determined they are to be. That's how badly they want it. I have no idea how long I've been up here, but I'll do like I don't know, a couple more. I guess
Yeah, keep going.
I have my parents are white. I guess.
I don't know why that's funny. I don't know why that's
Like I'm
funny.
not like I actually am black. Like I'm not doing this weird race trading VR. I'm black and VR shit. Like I'm mixed. So. But my birth mother's white, my stepdad's white, my half sister's white, and then there's just me photobombing all photos since I've been born. So like, who's this black kid? And why does he have so many chores? I thought that was a crime. Why is he always cutting the grass shirtless? It's weird. But why I'm telling you this is because when I was 12, I asked for a bike for my birthday, and I got it, obviously, because they're white. That's how that works. It's like having a genie. You know? Some of your parents are paying your rent right now. You know what I mean? That's why they got, like... No, they send me the Venmo, then I pay my rent. I have responsibilities. All day. I get the bike. I bike to my friend's house. I leave it in the driveway. I'm like, bro, come out and check out the bike. It's amazing. He comes out 30 seconds later. It's stolen. Gone already. I don't even know how. I gotta go home and tell my parents the bike they just bought me is stolen. Like, there's no more bikes. You know what I mean? They're white, but they're not that white. They're not like, here's another bike. Then my stepdad calls me out shed, which is weird when you're in trouble. Stepdad shed. You know what I mean? It's not a good movie. And I'm like, all right, that's it for me, I guess. So we walk down to the shed, we get closer, slides the door open, points inside, and my bike's there because they stole it to teach me not to leave it near the road.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The only thing that taught me is that they're master thieves and actors, and I can't trust them in this. Because that's how white people punish their kids with psychological damage. Like, how do you think
emotional damage?
Emotional damage. You're definitely welcome back.